Welcome to my basement studio and my first YouTube video. I'm a ceramic artist and I just moved outside of the Philadelphia area, and I was renting a studio in the city for one day. For the first time in my ceramics career, I have a basement. So renting a studio just didn't feel like the right fit for me right now, so I decided over the weekend, let's set up a studio. It is pretty bare bones for now, but it'll get the job done, and I'd love to show you around. I've been fortunate enough to work in many different studios over the years, so I have seen many setups and I know kind of what I'm looking for. Now it's just gonna take some time to make it happen for myself. To kick things off, I'll show you my brand new Brent Model C Black Edition. I do stand to throw. I know you can buy the fancy legs, but cinder blocks are actually the perfect height for me. I'm only 5'1". These cost $1.98 each, so you can't go wrong there. Using one of our moving boxes as a work table beside my wheel. It's not ideal, but I'll find something. I have one shelf here that I already had, this black one. I'm gonna store all my tools here. This rolling shelf is the second purchase that I made. I got it at Costco. They're normally $120. It was on sale for $99. I actually own another one of these, and I knew this was the size I wanted because the shelf is 18 inches deep, which gives you just more space compared to the smaller shelf, I believe is 14. I just didn't think it was going to be deep enough, especially I like to use these square bats and I want to be able to get too deep. It's a basement studio, so I'm working beside our furnace, which I assume is safe. That's probably going to get annoying when it kicks on. The best part of having your own studio is your dog gets to be here. This is Indiana Jones. Okay, it took way longer than I thought it was going to take for that to kick off. It's probably going to get a little annoying. I may have to start doing voiceovers pretty quickly, at least during the winter. Anyway, I also have this table, which I use for shows. This is not an ideal table. If you're making slabs and wedging clay, it's going to shake. Not good. Something I do need to invest in. I know I need a really good sturdy table. I was looking at Home Depot online. They have some really solid work tables. They're anywhere from $250 to $350. My husband was showing me one that's actually over $400. I don't know if I really want to spend that much money right now. It's definitely something I'm gonna have to invest in pretty quickly. Behind my table is my husband's side of the basement. We're still working on that. It's gonna take some time to get that set up. But this is my absolute favorite station. This is my shipping station. I have a small 4-foot table to use, and currently I have some pottery stored under here, but my goal is to get all of that pottery into this little rack. I feel like when you're packing up orders and have things listed online, digging through bins to look for things is really horrible. So I want to have all my pieces out here, and then when I pack up to go for shows, I'll be able to pool pieces for the show much easier. Then I have all my boxes. I try to only list things online that I know I have a box for. It's kind of a backwards way of working, but I really dislike looking for boxes that work. I am beside my little laundry area, but I'm trying to keep the carpet the no-go clay zone. We'll see how that works out. Love having this little laundry area. I've never had a laundry room in the apartments that we've lived in, so I don't care that it's in the middle of my studio. Happy it's here. I have one other little area. If you come behind our furnace, there is the shelf that was in the house. It's really dirty and I need to clean it, but the shelves are really strong and sturdy, so I'm gonna clear this stuff off. This was stuff that was left here by our landlord, and I'll store taller pieces and anything extra that I may be saving for a different show. Finally, our basement has this very short nook. I have boxes just kind of thrown in here. This is currently my wedging table because the work table that I have is just a pop-up. It's not strong enough, but this is, it's the chimney. I don't really know what this is, but I found it's functioning very well to come over here and just wedge my clay. It's very, it's cinder block, so it's really strong. Okay, so that's my current setup. It's only been set up for a day and a half, so I haven't really got into using it yet, but I know I'm gonna use the heck out of it. So it just felt like the cost did not outweigh the benefits of renting a studio in the city. It was $400 a month. And basically it was the same setup I have here, just a blank space. I had to invest in some shelving, and I might as well just do that for myself and be at home in my own space where I can do whatever I want and have 24-hour access. So that's why I'm here, and I'm happy to be here. So if you have any interest in following along on this journey, I'd love for you to be here. I think this is the point in the YouTube video where I say hit subscribe and follow. I would love for you to join me along on setting up this little pottery studio. I'm going to share a lot of videos about making work and selling work, working with interior designers. I have a really strong background in all of that, so I'd love to share with you. Thanks so much.